Today I'm talking with Mayor Christian Bollwage from Elizabeth, New Jersey, and he is one of the leadership mayors in our conference. And so I want to welcome you to Boston.
It's great to be here. Boston's a fun city.
I know it is. So tell us a little bit about what's going on in Elizabeth.
You know, we're the fourth largest city in the state of New Jersey, an urban community, part of Newark Airport's in the city of Elizabeth. So it's always a challenge to match our workforce with future jobs. And one of the things we've done in Elizabeth is build the Jersey Gardens Mall. It's coming up on its 20th anniversary, but we're looking to expand it. It matches the workforce in Elizabeth with maybe a first job, a second job. We're working on our Midtown project, which is going to create another couple of thousand units. But what's important to the success of that is New Jersey Transit has committed $60 million to do a new train station in Elizabeth. That's the success. They've announced the design build team. We're hopeful that full build out will occur by 2021, 2022. But that is the linchpin to the success of generating more economic development in our city, in our Midtown corridor.
What kind of traffic, what kind of transit goes through Elizabeth?
Well, we have New Jersey Transit with two stops in the Elizabeth train station and the North Elizabeth train station. The Amtrak comes through Elizabeth but does not stop there. Stops north of us in Newark and south in Metro Park. But the rail line that comes through Elizabeth services Manhattan. My wife works in New York, takes the train every day. So it's important, our train system, and the health and the vitality of our train station is extremely important to the future of our community.
What else is going on in terms of economic development in Elizabeth?
You know, economic development is always a challenge in an urban community, and what we're doing here in the city of Elizabeth is we're building more housing in order to facilitate the new arrivals that are coming into our city. We're also building, everything has a retail component to it on the ground floor as opposed to just building housing. We're working on an Art Deco office building that was built in the 1920s that's falling into disrepair, and one of the developer said to me, "So Mayor, what do you want out of this project?"
Right.
And I said, I want a guy at the door. I want a doorman with a top hat and a nice long jacket, and he greets everybody that comes into the building on 24 hours a day. I said, so if you want like a tax abatement from our city, something I want in exchange is to classy it up and make it look really nice. So that's some of the creative things you have to try and do and make sure you attract the millennials to our city.
Well, I think this attraction of new talent, of young people, making them feel like Elizabeth is a hip place to live, and it's got things going on. I mean, that's really the opportunity for mayors today, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Elizabeth is surrounded by the city of Newark and Newark Airport, the New Jersey Turnpike, the Parkway. We're the largest seaport on the East Coast, is headquartered in Elizabeth, the waterfront. So Elizabeth is a city of opportunity, and we're always in the shadows of some of the bigger communities. But as the fourth largest city, we kind of bide our time, wait our chance, and then make sure the economic development occurs in our community. And we've been successful over that for the last few years.
Yeah, that's very exciting. It's
Thank
like
you.
There's a evolving change going on that really is changing the community identity.
When you're the mayor, you not only have to manage your city and monitor it, you got to be its biggest cheerleader. And you got to go out and talk about the strengths of your community and make sure that the people understand outside of your city what strengths lie within your community.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Mayor
Thank you for
Bollwage.
having me.
Great to have you.